I'm sensing a ruthlessness in this reading, like Robin Hood, giving to the poor, taking from the rich. But in this case, you're taking from the rich and keeping it for yourself. So you figured out some way to justify what you're doing. No one can tell you any differently. It's like you're attracting these people to you, and you put everything out on the table, but you keep getting buyers because they believe that they're getting more out of you than you get from them. But it's the way you value things that makes it all worth it. So if they feel like they're sharpening their swords on you and, having a battle of wits, but they end up stumbling over their words or stuttering, forgetting their thoughts, and then you just have a chuckle to yourself. It could be something as simple as that, but it just gives you so much joy. It's like, it's the way you eat. And you have such a wealth and abundance in whatever it is that you do that brings you joy. You have patience. You're very calm about this thing, which many people might consider wicked. You think of it like, I'm getting mine, and if I didn't do it for myself, no one would. Otherwise I'd be depressed, and you choose to be happy. You choose to find joy in your day-to-day. And it makes such a huge difference in your life, and you know the difference. If you explained this to anyone, they wouldn't believe you. Start a blog, write a book. It's the power of your thoughts. People want to know, where's your head at? What are you thinking about? In the negative, in the positive. I don't see like a bipolarism or anything, but I see you able to control both aspects of good versus evil. You're not going to let yourself fail. You're very balanced. Okay, so one thing I did notice about this, sort of like, where is the negative here? If you're okay with what you're doing and it's all in the spiritual realm, who's to say that there is any negative consequences or drawbacks? Basically, it looks like it has something to do with an overabundance, like an overindulgence. Like you're just drunk right now with this emotion that you're feeling, whether it's happiness or excitement. You have to maintain this balance of not getting too much of a good thing, whatever you consider to be good. Still have a check and a balance within your own psyche to know, okay, it's time for me to let a few people win, because you don't want to create this crippled environment that, twists an ankle if you bat an eye, because your power is that strong. You still want to strengthen the people around you, just in case you do need their help. Build a community. What I'm saying is, you don't want to be the strongest person around you, unless you have some trust issues that you're working out. You may have some trust issues. You don't trust the people around you. I think that's something to focus on, is building a community, a trustworthy community that you give back to, so that you don't create that suspicion where everyone is against you, because it's just not healthy. to have this person around them that is just absorbing all of the positive energy. You know, like be sad every now and then, have a cry every now and then, be weak sometimes, and then learn to strengthen whatever that feeling was that made you uncomfortable so it's healthy. So it's not like a toxic positivity.